Hey guys, welcome back to React. Have a wonderful day. Today we're going to reaction to season 4 finale, Restless. I'm so excited to watch the episode because first of all, I think there's nothing left to tell in this episode because we pretty much wrapped up everything last episode. For me, the story arc of this season is already wrapped up. So I don't know what's gonna happen this episode. This is why I'm so excited. And I don't know if there's gonna be a cliffhanger of some sort. I don't know if they're gonna like set things up for season 5 somehow. I don't know, but I'm so excited to watch this. So without further ado, let's dive into action. No post credits? That's new.
Ooh, you push the button on the microwave that says popcorn?
Actually, I pushed to frost, but
see,
Joyce was there in the clinch.
This is so chill for a season finale. Hi, Joyce.
It was very nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, finally.
Hi, Joyce. I miss her.
You don't know everything about me.
Have you told me your real name?
What do you mean, girl?
You know that. Are you gonna finish in time for class?
What the hell is going on?
But you've never taken drama before. You might miss something important.
What is this? The music is so telling. Why is she riding her freaking back? And this scene is kind of sexual.
And there's something out there.
Is that a desert? Well, obviously Willow was dreaming.
Hey,
Hey guys.
I heard you taking drama.
Uh-huh.
It's a tough course.
You took it?
Us? Are we still in her dream? Or... Wait, this is confusing.
Sometimes I think about two women doing a spell, and then I do a spell by myself.
The way Oz looked at Xander is like, dude, why are you? And I forgot that Xander just found out about Tara like 2 episodes ago. This is the second time she dreams about musical drama.
Isn't this exciting? Our first production.
Harmony?
Can't wait till our scene. I love you.
Oh my god. The place is packed. Everybody's here.
Buffy?
Your whole family's in the front row. Nobody's gonna know the truth. You know, about you. Costume. You're already in character. I should have done that.
I showed up on time, so I got to be cowboy guy.
What the fuck would Hermione looks stupid.
Everyone that Willow's ever met is out in that audience, including all of us. That means we have to be perfect. Now stay in character.
Buffy's kinda dressed like Velma from musical Chicago. Saying that she's hiding something, that she's already in her costume. Is this implying that she's not being her true self? Not honest about who she is? If that has to do with her sexuality, I think she already come clean about it. Yeah, she's been hiding her sexuality for like a while, but at the end she came clean about it. She told her friends. I don't know if she told her family though. And she really does have stage fright because this is the second time she dreams about stage, musical, drama and stuff. Her first dream was back in season 1 when she was still a nerdy girl. She changed so much since then, so it's surprising that she still has fears about this.
The audience wants to find you, strip you naked, and eat you alive. So hide. Stop that.
So wonder what Harmony's doing in Willow's dream. She doesn't even go to college with them. So I don't understand. Wow. Dreams are supposed to be non-understandable, so... Silence? What?
Made a little space for the cheese slices.
Huh? This episode is weird, y'all. Cheese slices? What?
Throw him in and wait for the bubbles.
What a shot.
Whooping and spitting all groin, no brain, 3 billion of you passing around the same worn
Breathe, Buffy.
Men.
Tara, okay, this really is.
Will. Buffy. I don't know what's after me. You must have done something. Huh?
No, Buffy's dressed normal. The really doing a good job at showing how messy a dream can be.
Play is long over. Why are you still in costume?
I need it.
Oh, for God's sake, just take it off.
Oh my god, it's like a tragedy.
We're back to high school. Okay, wait. Is this about her being afraid she's gonna get back to being this high school nerdy girl that used to be bullied a lot? That nerdy girl. It's interesting. So are we sure this is the season finale? Okay. Help! Someone help! What the hell is going on? Did no one notice this? She's having nightmare? She's choking. This episode is gonna give me a headache.
Oh, I should probably go catch up.
Heard that before.
I move pretty fast. You know, a man's always after.
Conquest?
I'm a conquistador.
What the
You sure it
fuck?
isn't comfort?
Hell no. Is this happening or this is Xander dreaming now? Sorry, what? Oh, this is him dreaming now.
Another bathroom.
So we jumped from Willow's dream to Xander's dream? So this is not a Willow-centric episode. Okay. Still, are we sure this is season 4 finale? Because... And what was the scene between Xander and Joyce? Oh my god. Does that mean that all that he thinks about is sex and military now? Or something? I don't know. The fact that he's sexualizing Buffy's mom. Oh my god. Xander. That's his basement.
I didn't order any vampires.
The vibe of this dream
That's not the way
sequences. Spike? And Giles?
Giles here is going to teach me to be a watcher. Says I got the stuff.
Spike's like a son to me.
I was into that for a while, but I got other stuff going on.
What? In Xander's dream, Buffy and Giles are represented in another way than Willow's dream. Characters are dressed and act in a different way. Is this supposed to represent how each one sees the other? Like this whole thing is from their perspective. Or maybe it's just a dream and it's random, I don't know. But I didn't know that Xander wanted to be a watcher. Well, it's normal if he sees Giles as his father figure, since each one of the Scoobies, I assume they see Giles the same way. But I didn't know that Xander considered at a point to be a watcher. But how in the world could he think that Giles could consider Spike as his apprentice?
Buffy, are you sure you want to play there? It's a pretty big sandbox.
I'm okay. It's not coming for me yet. I'm way ahead of you, big brother.
Brother.
Oh wait! Oh my god, I'm loving the music. I'm loving the freaking soundtrack. Oh! This Xander still has feelings for Buffy? Oh my god. Ouch, that hurt. I thought he moved on from that ages ago.
It's not coming
What's
for
up
me
with the
yet.
freaking desert? What is
Some
this
stuff.
supposed to mean? Oh my god, I got chills. There's some beauty in this.
Do you know where you're going?
There's no sound of the van moving. Weird. What a weird sequence.
Don't want me to have a hobby.
Not a vengeance hobby, no. It's dangerous. People can't do anything they want. Society has rules and borders and an end zone.
Why isn't he sexualizing Anya when she's his girlfriend? What's up with the black and white? Is this because he still can't digest the fact that Willow is gay? One, he didn't sexualize Buffy. In his dream, Buffy was a kid playing that she needs to be protected. And you keep saying that we are way ahead of you or something like that. The basement again? Who's there? It's like he wants to get out from the door, but he can't.
I know what's up there!
What?
These.
This guy again? What does that mean? Green color? Oh my god, this episode.
What's after me?
It's because of what we did, I know that. And the others have gone on ahead. Now listen very carefully.
La maison n'est tout dormant. Tes copains sont tous là, ayant un tarte merveilleux et rentrant en livrée.
What? Go where?
What's up with him suddenly speaking
don't
French? That must be the most confusing episode ever. Like, of anything ever.
What we did?
And
Wait,
the others have gone on ahead.
what they did? Are
listen
they
very
talking
carefully.
about the ritual from the last
It might
episode?
depend on what I'm about to tell you.
Because at least this episode will be connected to the previous one if this is all happening because of the ritual that they did. If not, this is not a season finale. This is like a standalone episode.
Tes copains sont tous là, ayant un tarte merveilleux et rentrant en livrée normale.
Go where?
I'm with you, Xander,
I don't
because I'm a
understand.
French speaker and
Ah,
so
dis donc, ce
can
n'est pas le temps pour le jeu idiote.
understand what he's saying. Wait, since there's no subtitles, I need to know what he's saying. La
Tes
maison
copains
tu
sont tous là,
dors, tes
ayant un
copains
tarte
sont
merveilleux
tous
et
là.
rentrant en livrée normale. La créature
Ayant
ne
un
peut pas
temps
te faire mal.
merveilleux, restant à la vie normale.
What? Go where?
La créature ne peut pas te faire du mal. In this dream, Giles really looks down on Xander. Does he really think that Giles thinks of him as this stupid guy who's worth nothing? Oh, well, that has to do with Xander's insecurities in this season. Like, this season, Xander has always struggled with how all his friends, moved on to college, head into their future where his life is so unstable. Is this why they're telling him we're way ahead of you and things like that? Oh.
Hey!
Military guys again?
Go!
Oh my god, this is so messy.
Where are you from, Harris?
I know that voice. I recognized the voice. Snyder! What is Snyder doing in his dream?
You're a whipping boy, raised by mongrels and set on a sacrificial stone.
He really thinks so low of himself. But what is Snyder supposed to, represent here? What's this thing that is following them? He always comes back to the freaking basement. It's like he's stuck. It's like he tries to move on and escape, but still goes back to the basement.
That's not the way out.
Your mother's crying her guts out.
Oh my god, this is his
I don't
father.
understand.
He looks afraid. I didn't know Xander had father issues. I knew there's something wrong with his family, but oh my god, this is a long way coming. Seriously.
That's not the way out.
That's not the way out. Like, he doesn't
hell is
want
wrong
to
with
get
you?
out from the door. Like, he doesn't want to see his father. He's that scared, he doesn't want to. Oh my god. This episode, man, is like, I feel like it takes geniuses for it to be, understandable. I don't know. You can tell there's so much thing that, like, there's in every freaking scene, there's so much details. And I wish I'm clever enough to, understand though or notice those details.
You haven't get the heart.
The hearts. Willow. She looked like her spirit gets sucked out. Remember last episode? Each one of the Scoobies represented something in the, combining or joint ritual, or I don't know what it's called. Willow represents spirits. Xander represents the heart. Giles represents the brain and Buffy represents the hand. I knew there's something linked to the last episode because it can be just a stand-alone type of episodes when it's supposed to be season finale, you know? But what is... she looks like a girl, but the fact that Xander's dreaming about his dad ripping his heart out, this is so dark. I really appreciate this dream sequence because now we get to see a side of Xander that we didn't before, and I so appreciate it. So Xander kind of grew up in an unloved household. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Well, I had an idea that, you know, there's something wrong with his family, but I didn't know that to this much extent, you know what I mean? Now suddenly I gained so much appreciation of Xander.
Now look into the light.
We're gonna miss all the good stuff.
Does she always want to train this badly?
Wait, she's pushing an empty baby stroller and Buffy's dressed as a kid. Maybe it means that Giles looks at Buffy as his child, which is something that we already know.
I am a vampire. Oh, you stink me.
I haven't got any treats.
God's sake, Rupert, go easy on the girl.
He has so much expectations. Why is she covered in mud?
I know you.
I'm glad that Spike is part of the dream sequences. Actually dreaming about...
Push me around, you know I have a great deal to do.
What's up with her?
I've hired myself out as an attraction.
Oh my god, this episode is gonna make me go insane.
You gotta
Why
make
is
up
she
your
crying?
mind, Rubes. What are you wasting time for?
I wear the cheese. It does not wear me.
This guy again! What is
the most appalling sort of people?
What the heck? This guy, the cheese guy. What is he supposed to mean? And this scene with Spike, is he like a distraction or something? This episode is really gonna make me go insane. Just saying. Like, the cheese guy is so random.
There's a duck. Is that right?
You suck.
Quiet. You'll miss the humorous conclusion.
Something's after us. It's like some primal, some animal force.
They're aware of...
It's strange. It's not like anything we've faced before. The spell we cast with Buffy.
The spell we cast with Buffy?
Willow, look through the chronicles for...
Willow looked through the chronicles for some reference. If he wasn't a watcher, he would have had a future as a rock star because he looks like a born performer.
Xander and Willow. I'm trying not to bleed on my couch. I just had it steamed.
Oh, this is his couch?
I know who you are.
Who is she?
Of course, you underestimate me. You couldn't know.
His brain.
You never had a watcher.
Oh my god! But I knew it! The spirit, the heart, now the brain. But Giles' dream was short, and to be honest, I didn't understand it. His dream was kind of like confusing. Let's keep going. Now it's Buffy's time.
Faith and I just made that bed.
What?
You think you know
What is
what's to come? What you are?
Tara is representing now?
You haven't even begun.
I think I need to go find the others.
Be back before dawn.
They didn't understand the scene one bit.
Mom?
Oh, hi, honey.
Why are you living in the walls?
What?
Oh,
The
sweetie, no, I'm fine
flip.
here. Don't worry about me.
Hey there, killer.
Riley?
They made me Surgeon General. We're drawing up a plan for world domination.
She's uncomfortable with certain concepts.
Is this
It's
Adam?
understandable. Aggression is a natural human tendency, though you and me come by it another way.
We're not demons.
Buffy, we've got important work here.
This is what she thinks about Riley? Like, a part of her doesn't trust him. She thinks that backstab her. Oh my god, this episode is taking too long. But I need to stop every now and then to just, like, digest what is going on. You can't really watch the episode without stopping, otherwise it's gonna be so overwhelming. So I'm sorry if I'm taking too long, guys. I wish I had subtitles for this episode.
Wait, I have weapons.
What again? What is it supposed to mean?
Okay, killer. If that's the way you want it.
Stop
I guess you're on your own.
calling her killer. Or, well, if you think about it as this is from Buffy's perspective, does she think that like part of her insecurities is that Riley thinks of her as killer? This is not new, like this Slayer versus killer thing, because that has been an issue since season 3 with Faith, you know? There was always this debate between Buffy and Faith about what Slayer means and how it's so different from being a killer. So Buffy deep down is scared that Riley and her loved ones sees her as a killer.
I guess you're on your own.
Oh, yeah. Since she thinks that people think of her as a Slayer, at least her friends and her boyfriend, that she's gonna end up alone. You know, part of her destiny is Slayer. The desert end up being alone. The desert's supposed to mean something, and I don't know what it is. This can't be CGI. I want to know, where did they film this?
Never gonna find them here.
Of course not. That's the reason you came.
Tara showed up in Willow's dream as her girlfriend, but you can tell that in Buffy's dream she's supposed to represent something, but I can't tell what it is, you know? And I'm loving her outfit. Look at Tara's outfit. The emptiness and loneliness in the scene.
Of course not.
She's supposed to...
You're not in my dream.
I was borrowed.
Borrowed?
Someone has to speak for her.
What?
Let her speak for herself. Make her speak.
I have no speech, no name. I live in the action of death. I am destruction. Absolute. Alone.
The Slayer.
The first.
Oh! The first Slayer is the one who was going after them? So, when they harness primeval powers, oh! The primeval powers that they were referring to is the powers of the first Slayer? I got chills. I got chills. The freaking first Slayer? Okay, we need to get back to the scene. This is too much. This is too much.
Let her speak for herself. That's what's done in polite circles.
That's why stuff from polite circles? This is not something we say to a primeval person. So the Slayer existed since forever, basically. Wow.
The Slayer does not walk in this world.
I walk.
Yeah.
I talk. I shop. I sneeze. I'm gonna be a fireman when the floods roll back.
Oh.
There's trees in the desert since you moved out, and I
As
don't
in a
see them
hero.
in my bones.
And not a killer.
Now give me back my friends.
Wow. I got chills.
Friends, we are alone.
What the fuck with the guy?
That's it. I'm waking up.
What the fuck with this guy? With cheese slices. I don't understand. Like, what the heck? We're in a very, very serious moment here. And the guy just appears with cheese slices. That is so random. It's just absurd and doesn't make sense.
That's it. I'm waking up.
Yeah, that's it. Seriously. Oh my god. Oh my god, the first Slayer and Buffy are fighting. Never thought I'm gonna see the day. Oh my god. She scared me.
Are you quite finished? It's over, okay?
She can't hurt her? That's it? Like, she defeated her like this? Like, I kind of wanted more. Like, more fight scene between her and the First Slayer. I feel like this is not how it's supposed to end. Well, since it was obvious that First Slayer has no power over them, she was in their head and she can't actually hurt them. But still I wanted more. I don't know.
Well, at least you all didn't dream about that guy with the cheese. Don't know where the hell that came from.
Actually it did. Yeah, that's my question exactly.
You think you know what's to come? What you are? You haven't even begun.
Is this setting up for season 5? Even though I have no idea what it means. Can't call this a season finale. It was a piece of art. It makes the brain goes insane. Sometimes it can be so freaking confusing, like beyond confusing. But it's a genius episode. I think for the first time I'm gonna take notes and kind of like, you know, organize my thoughts before I go to the review, because if I just get to the review like this, it's gonna be a hot mess. Oh my god. So it's been a few minutes. I took some notes. I think that it's gonna be hard to just talk about it as a whole. I think it might be better to go from like a dream sequence to a dream sequence and see what I understood and what I didn't. We start from Willow's dream. The scene between her and Tara, no idea. Tara says something like, "You don't know everything about me." Does this mean that Tara is hiding some dark secrets? I don't know. This whole writing her back, no idea. At first I thought that Willow is struggling with her sexuality, you know, but it turned out that this is about her hiding her true identity. She's hiding the fact that she's still the insecure, bullied nerd that she was in high school. Willow has grown so much as a character. Like, look at her outfit. She kind of gives the cool gay girl vibe. But it doesn't mean that the insecure nerdy girl is not in there anymore. So I don't know if this is about her not being true to herself, and that no matter what she wears at college or no matter what her sexuality is, she's always gonna be that girl. Or is this her being scared that her friends still look at her and see the old Willow? So we kind of have like two interpretations of her dream sequence. Her not being true to her identity, and this Willow, this new Willow, is not her true self. Or if she still scared that people see her that way, because if that's so, there's nothing wrong to be that girl. She was adorable. Yeah, she lacked confidence, but still, this is not what defined her, you know? Then we have Xander. The scene between him and Joyce, I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to, I don't know, this high school guy who always thought about sex and sexualized women. Well, he still kind of is, but I don't know. I don't know what's the link between him sexualizing Joyce and others with his insecurities. Well, he always been insecure around women, but him sexualizing Joyce, I don't know if it's supposed to mean something. I don't know. And this conversation between between him and Joyce about conquest and stuff. I didn't get it. I didn't get what he means here. In this scene about him in the toilet and like military guys are taking notes, I didn't get the scene either. This scene with the basement, like the only thing that I got from the whole basement thing is that every time he tries to get out, he finds himself back to the basement, like back to square zero. You know, there's no moving on or going ahead. It's like he's stuck, which is so sad, by the way. He feels that everyone is ahead of him, walking to a secure life, while he's left behind. Poor Xander, I really wish that he would get to find himself, build a life for himself. He really deserves it. Then we have Buffy in a sandbox, playing with kid stuff. Giles thinking of Spike as a father, as a son, training him to be a watcher. We could see that Xander consider Giles as father figure, which is so understandable. It hits so hard after we saw the thing with his father. As I said before, I didn't know that Xander considered like being a watcher, like ever. The idea didn't cross my mind. I'm not sure, but I'm just going with my guts here and what I see and what I think of the scene. Since I've watched the whole dream sequence of Xander, I know what his insecurities are. So from what I saw from Xander's dream sequence is that he really thinks so of himself that he thinks that Giles thinks of Spike more than him, a soulless vampire. Man, I really get so much appreciation for Xander this episode, like seriously. I'm appreciating those layers, seriously. And I think I've grown to love him. And from all the dream sequences, I think Xander is my favorite. The scene with Anya and him is so interesting. The fact that he didn't sexualize Anya when she's his girlfriend, is that supposed to mean that he's not that into her? He's back in the basement. The irony of Xander's dream though, that even though he doesn't see it, his life is actually moving forward. He moved on from Buffy to Anya. He moved on from the thing he had with Willow, you know, in season 3. He's constantly moving in his ice cream truck. Even in his dream, he's constantly moving. But the only thing that he sees is he always ends up back to that dark basement underneath his unloving home. Here, the scene with him and Giles speaking French, I don't know if him speaking French to Xander is implying the fact that Xander thinks that Giles thinks of him as this stupid guy who's underneath him. The scene with him in what was he? What was his name? Snyder. Yeah, Spider. Snyder, yeah. I don't know what Snyder means. Here maybe authority, and even authority people thinks low of Xander. I don't know. And yeah, the scene between him and his father. Oh my god. And how Xander looked so freaking frightened. He clearly lacked love his whole life. Man, this episode just made me love Xander so much. I want to protect him, like seriously. As I said before, there have been some hints about Xander's home life, but if it's never been this explicit before. It made me appreciate and love Xander even more. And as I said, I really loved his dream sequence because it was the most revealing and just touched so many layers of Xander that we've never seen before. So yeah, And then we have Giles' dream. Giles' dream sequence was the most confusing to me. I don't get what his fear was. Knowing that throughout season, Giles fears that he's not useful anymore to Buffy. But I don't think this is what it was in this dream sequence. We see Olivia here pushing a baby stroller with no baby. But there's Buffy dressed as a kid. So I guess he thinks of Buffy as the child he never had. Didn't know that he thinks of Olivia this seriously. And I was like, why is Olivia here in a dream? And then there's this scene, Olivia crying and he's neglecting her. And there's Spike, this whole scene with Spike in black and white. And I'm only assuming that Spike is representing some type of distraction. Spike represents a vampire. And if we think about Spike as distraction, it means that vampires are distracting him. His duty is distracting him from Olivia? Oh, so he maybe Giles can have a life with Olivia, but because of his duties, he can't have a life with Olivia? Is that what it's supposed to mean here? I feel like I'm trying to analyze a difficult course. The guy with the cheese slices, we're just gonna ignore that guy. Because nope. Then this scene here where Giles, show his performance abilities. Here in this scene, you can see how Giles is starting to get aware of what is going on here. That there's primeval, forces and stuff. And then we get to Buffy. The scene between her and Tara is like a mystery to me. I remember a scene between Faith and Buffy when in episode 15, where Buffy and Faith were like making the bed. That scene is still a mystery to me. And now, in here, they mentioned that scene again. Can't tell what's going on here. And then this scene of Joyce living inside a wall. Don't know what to make of that. Then we have the scene between Riley, Adam, and Buffy, and I think it's like part of Buffy still don't trust Riley. And then we have the scene with Primeval Slayer and Buffy. It was beautiful. Buffy's afraid that her friends look at her as a killer, that she's gonna end up living alone because simply she's a slayer. But here, she draws a clear line. She's a hero and not a killer. And most definitely, she's not alone. But the question here in the scene, how the Slayer, the first Slayer, came to be, like how she came to exist. I hope they answered that in future episodes. The episode is like Fear itself, but more explicit. It was confusing, but a piece of art. But this can't be a finale. You can't look at it as a season finale. It's like a Doctor Who Christmas special kind of episode. A stand-alone type of episode. So I wish it wasn't a season finale. Because you can expect season finale to be, to contain a cliffhanger, an ending to be resolved in the next season. You expect the episode to wrap up any loose ends in storyline. And it kind of did that, but character-wise and not storyline-wise. But since I'm not that hang up on the initiative stuff and Adam stuff, and that I'm like more into character-wise stuff, I think the episode works in that department for me. Even if it's a different approach, if I may say. Anyway, what a genius episode. Thank you guys for watching Visual Mind Reaction. See you in next video when we start season 5.